Hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you students. This is Assistant Professor Ishani Trivedi from LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. So students, if you have seen in the previous lecture, then we had started with the basic equipment which are important for us as a civil engineer, right? First, we are going to talk about the basic equipment, the basic automobile vehicle which is useful for us. We will talk about its performance, about its classification, about its types, about its factors, its cross-sectional diagrams, right? And then once we are done with the basic equipment, once we are done with the basic, the platform of our construction work equipment, then we are going to move forward with the actual purpose construction work equipment which will be mounted to your basic equipment. So we already discussed about the tractors in the previous session. Today we are going to discuss about the second basic equipment for us, that is bulldozer. We have a total of 4 basic equipment for us. We have a tractor, we have bulldozer, we have ripper and scraper. These 4 are the main equipment for us, and from this will be derived your further purpose design, right? Purpose design more equipment. Now let us move forward with bulldozer. Now if I talk about a definition, right, and if I flash an image over here, I think you have seen a bulldozer numerous times in your life, right? You would have seen it on the construction sites, on the roads, at various places, and you would be also knowing it as a JCB machine, but actually that is a manufacturing company. It is not called JCB, it is called a bulldozer, right? Now there will be varieties of dozer blades as well. We will have different kinds of shape, different kind of cutting edges for the blades. So we are going to talk about the equipment on which this dozer blades are going to be mounted, right? Just like the tractor. Here we are going to talk about bulldozer. So let us define that in very simple terms. So what does the definition say, right? It says dozer is a tractor unit. Again, I told you that tractor forms the base of all of our construction equipment. So here again this is one kind of tractor itself, but there are certain differences, certain changes which we are going to talk about. So here dozer is a tractor unit that has a blade attached to its front. Very simple statement, right? A dozer is kind of a tractor which you can see in the image as well. You would have seen it for real life also, right? So it is a kind of a tractor on which a blade is attached. A blade is fitted in the front. This can be done in the back side also, in the rear also, depending on the type of dozer which you are using. So here the blade which is mounted in the front, blade is used to push, to shear, to cut and to roll material ahead of the dozer. What is the purpose of the dozer, right? With the help of these blades, you can cut the soil, you can cut the earth, you can move the earth, you can roll the material, you can shear it, meaning you can break it with the help of dozer blades. Now look at the image which is flashing over here. What are the key features, right? We are going to discuss in detail also, but if you just want to memorize in short, then this is going to help you. It says what are the key features, right? Meaning heavy plate used to load and push heavy objects, right? Heavy plate meaning the dozer blades which we are talking about, right? That heavy dozer plate is used to load and push heavy object. Simultaneous work will be done, right? As you will move the dozer blade on the surface, it is going to cut and take the soil inside its bucket, and then you can also put it somewhere else, you can transport it. So simultaneously both the work will be done. Next, it is great for maneuvering hard surfaces, right? To move on hard surfaces. We have talked about maneuverability already in the last lecture. So to move, right, for ability to work, to move on hard surfaces and hauling heavy materials, bulldozer can be used. There are also other purposes, not just this one, and it is ideal for the work sites, for the fields, for the plains and for the areas with irregularities, right? When you are dealing with irregular topography, then this type of bulldozer can be used. I think it can be used everywhere, right? So we will have again we are going to talk about the parts and its classification. So let us see that regarding the bulldozer. So the first, it says it consists of a tractor unit, which is clear to us by now, with front mounted blade. See, I am putting it up technically over here. I already explained to you in simple words, in regular words, and now we are going to put it technically. So it says it consists of a tractor with front mounted blade controlled by hydraulic cylinders, right? This is the internal mechanism of the bulldozer. It is controlled by hydraulic cylinders to vary the depth of cut, right? It depends how much depth of cut you are taking. When you are cutting the soil, when you are moving a bulldozer and you are cutting a layer of the soil together, so this will be your depth of the cut. How deep you are going? So it depends on the depth of the cut and rate of leveling, depending on material and application. This is obvious thing. It is going to totally depend on the material, on the surface and its application, and for what purpose you are carrying out this work. So it depends on the depth of the cut, so as to how much depth, how much layer of soil or earth you are going to move, you are going to cut, and the rate of leveling, right? Simultaneously, once you have removed the layer, you are going to have to provide leveling as well, and then the work can be started. So it depends on that. Now, crawler dozer. We will have two types of bulldozers. We will have crawler mounted and we will have wheel mounted. Both of the types can be used. And if I want to again talk about the difference between wheeled and crawler units, then you will have to again go back to the tractors, right? Because I have told you that you can discuss the difference, the points of difference regarding the wheel units and crawler unit. That is going to remain constant for all type of equipment, right? It will be always either wheel mounted or crawler mounted. So here again we have two classification regarding the bulldozer. It will be either wheel mounted or it will be crawler mounted. Now, crawler dozers, we are going to call it over here as crawler dozers, with special clearing blades, are excellent for loud clearing, meaning for a large area, for large quantity of materials, we will have crawler dozers, right? Those are considered to be the most suitable for special clearing blades, right? The blades which will be provided over there will be kind of special, meaning it will be having very sharp edges, it will be having different shapes. We have S shape, we have C shape, different types of blades are available in the market. Next it says heavy ripping, right? Now, what is the meaning of ripping? That we are going to discuss when we talk about rippers and scrapers. Right now I am explaining it to you as removing the rocks, removing the soil. To remove something, to break and remove something is known as ripping. So if you want to carry out heavy ripping work of rock, it can be done by crawler dozers. Over there, wheel dozers will not be useful. So crawler dozers can carry out the heavy ripping of rock, meaning to break it and remove it. How it will be done, what type of blades will be used, that will be discussed when we talk about rippers. So it can be done with rear mounted rippers also, not just rear mounted, it can be done with front mounted also, right? Because of power and tractive force they can develop. If you put it rear mounted, they can generate more tractive force, and that's why you can carry out with rear mounting as well. Now these blades will be always having bolted connection for the easy displacement and to change the position of different shapes of blades, and for the rear and for the front. Now next we are going to talk about the purposes of the bulldozer. Friends, I already showed you image in which there was one purpose written for the bulldozer, but as I told you that is not the only just one purpose. There are lots of purposes which can be fulfilled. So let us talk about the first, to clear the site of work, right? What you are doing ultimately is you are removing the unwanted material from the site. If you want to start the excavation work, if you want to start the foundation work, then you have to always level the surface first, right? For that you will have to carry out excavation at certain depth, certain cut. You will have to remove the material, you will have to replace it, you will have to level it, right? So for all these purposes, to clear the site of work this is used. Next, to make the land leveled, right? This will be the simultaneous purpose. Once the site is cleared, you will have to level it. So to make the land leveled. Next, spreading earth and rock fields. See, this is going in sequence, right? First you will clear the site, you will excavate the material, you will remove the material, then you will carry out the leveling work, and then you are going to spread earth and rock fields which will be required to replace. For the spreading of that, you can use the bulldozer. Next, backfilling trenches. For the foundation trenches, when backfilling is to be done at last, you can use bulldozer. Then to excavate the material and haul it for a distance of about 100 meters. So this is the limit for the bulldozer. For a distance up to 100 meter, you can excavate the material and you can transport it, you can haul it for a distance of up to 100 meters. Next, classification, right? Now, bulldozers, we know that there are two main classification. One is crawler mounted and one is wheel mounted. But still we have some more classification. Let us see. We have three classification in general. The first is it can be either cable controlled or it can be hydraulic controlled. We talked about hydraulic cylinders which controls the operation. So it can be either hydraulic controlled or cable controlled. You have to just remember this. Second, it is either crawler tractor or mounted bulldozer, or it is either wheel mounted tractor bulldozer. Next, regarding the blades, with the help of blades, again you can classify your bulldozer as first casting dozer, meaning this will be only different type of blade, different positions of blade. So first classification is based on control, second is based on mounting, and third is based on the blades. So blades, according to that, we have a casting dozer. It means the blade is perpendicular to the travel of direction. The blade will be perpendicular to the travel of to the direction of traveling. Okay. Next is angle dozer. It means the blade will be fixed at certain angles to the direction of travel. Okay. Now I am showing you over here a cross-sectional elevation of the bulldozer. Please mark, students, you are also supposed to draw this. So start practicing the sketches from now itself. You have to try drawing this whenever bulldozer is asked. So here you can see we have various parts which are shown over here. Please remember it. You have to memorize this, the different parts shown in the cross-sectional elevation. So let us start with the top one. It says it is removable protective cab, meaning it is the cabin where the skilled operator is going to operate the steering and the gear. Next, going to the right, we have exhaust pipe. Right, exhaust pipe is for the exertion of the gases or for the emission of the pollutants. Next, we have cylinder diesel engine, right, the hydraulic cylinders which we talked about. Then we have the mold blade, right. Mold blade means the blade of the dozer. Exactly, those are known as mold blade. It will have a bolted connection. Or going towards the back side, we have steel track shoes, right, that is the crawler part. Then on top of that we have towing hook. Why towing hook? Because you are going to mount the bucket or any kind of external equipment if you want to haul it, if you want to carry the load. Then we have the fuel tank, which is I think clear to you. So now let us read what it says. It says a dozer blade. A dozer blade which is right in front of you at the front of the bulldozer consists of a mold board. Right, it is nothing but a type of a steel board with replaceable cutting edges. Right, its cutting edges, its blades can be replaced. As I told you that it will be detachable, right, and side bits, push arms and tilt cylinders. Right, push arms and tilt cylinders or a C-frame connects the blade to the dozer. You can see right on the left side of the mold blade, you can see a rod, right, which is in inclined manner. That will be your tilt cylinder, or you can say pusher arms, which is going to connect your blade to the dozer. It is just a connection. That connection will be bolted connection, so you can easily replace it with different types of blades. The hardened steel cutting edges, the mold board and the side bits are bolted on because they receive most of the abrasion and wear out rapidly, right. Obviously when you are going to move it on the surface, abrasion will be at its maximum, so sometimes you will have to replace the blades. Okay students, so this explains your cross-sectional elevation of a bulldozer. Now let us talk about the blades of a dozer. So please mark students, we are going to have to remember 3 terms related to a dozer blade, right? We are talking about the blade over here. We are going to remember 3 terms related to the blade, and this is also a university question. It is important. We have tilt, we have pitch, and we have angling. Different types of blades are available. It may be C shape, it may be S shape. There are different types which you can also see for yourself. But for us here important is 3 terms regarding the blade. Let us try to understand. A small video clip is also flashing over here explaining the tilt. Let us see what it says. So first, in some machines, either end of the blade, suppose if this is the blade, so either end of the blade can be raised or can be lowered. Can you see the same thing which is flashing in the video clip right now? Yes, we can see that. So either end can be raised, then that particular mechanism is known as tilt. It can be raised or it can be lowered in the vertical plane, then it is known as tilt. Second, we have the top of the blade. The top of the blade can be pitched forward or backward, right? This is your mechanism. The top of the blade can be pitched forward or backward. That particular mechanism is called pitch. Third, blades mounted on C frame, right? In the cross section image which you saw in the previous slide, we had a pusher arm, that was a simple. But if it is mounted on a C frame, then it can be turned from the direction of travel, right? Whatsoever direction you are moving, it will automatically move in the travel direction. So that is known as angling. Okay students, so this covers your bulldozer, the equipment, the basic one. Now in the next lecture we will be moving forward with rippers and scrapers, and then we will talk about the higher level heavy duty equipment. Have a good day students. Thank you.